everyone, Allegra Miller here to share the astrology for today, January 19th, 2021, and the essential oils that will be helpful in alchemizing these energies. I'm going to start right off the bat and give you a list of the oils that I would recommend getting out and using today. Balance, cedarwood, and these are all doterra. doTERRA, balance, cedarwood, adaptive, whisper, peace, pink pepper, black pepper, coriander, motivate, passion, console, and turmeric. Boom. So get what you have. If you have all of them, great. If you have some of them, great. If you have none of them, I encourage you to still listen to this video because there's a lot that we can self-generate when it comes to intention. And when you learn about the individual characteristics of these oils, you can download that for yourself by calling it forth and bringing intention to nurture that aspect. If you are interested in purchasing oils, please reach out. I am strictly referring to the brand doTERRA in these videos. There is a huge alchemical difference in terms of the properties that I'm talking about. Huge difference in terms of chemistry, quality, caliber, all of that. I have been using, teaching about, and selling doTERRA for over 7 years. And doTERRA was a huge step in, it was a monumental game changer in my own path when it comes to helping to close the gap between self-awareness and self-actualization. That is an ongoing process for us all. There's no finish line to the path, so to speak. But I found with doTERRA that my capacity to actually express the awareness was facilitated, and that's why I'm so passionate about teaching about this alchemy, and then to know what's happening on this macro level of astrology relative to the microcosm of our own life and bringing all of these together. It's helpful. So anyway, if I can be of service, please let me know. I do sell oils, so if you're interested in purchasing oils, reach out. I have several credentials in the healing arts, so I am taking new clients. I offer naturopathic consultations, bodywork, life coaching sessions, and I do offer remote sessions. So now let's talk about the astrology. This is a great day to open your mind to new things. We are under the influence of the Aries moon, which I talked at length about yesterday, so I won't be too redundant. If you're interested in that, you can listen to yesterday's video. It'll still apply to today. And if you're drawn to listen to it, we're in a timeless universe anyway, so it's always pertinent. Whatever you're drawn to, if you happen to get the wrong day and listen to, then that's for you in that now moment. Anyway, so this energy today under an Aquarius moon is a really good energy to get things done. In fact, ideally, I will be getting these videos out earlier in the day, but as you know, this is a fairly new endeavor of mine to do a daily YouTube video, and it's just a huge thing for me to actually get the video done each day. So I trust that the timing will get better, but for me to do these daily, I'm getting in the habit of that. So whenever you get this, if you're listening, it's meant for you. Okay, what am I talking about? Oh, the Aries energy, get things done. So yes, that's what I was doing today. I was doing exactly what I spoke of in yesterday's video, and I was getting things done that I had been putting off. And that feels good. So, and now here I am with a video. So let's see, some energies that are kind of hindsightful that might be helpful to be aware of. Early this morning at 4:43 exactly a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon was square Venus in Capricorn. Venus in Capricorn, super serious. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, in Capricorn is very practical love. That square energy can be felt all day, really, as far as bringing a constructive energy to our creative pursuits and making them more practical. The moon was sextile Mercury in Aquarius at 12:54 p.m. and that can make us more social with communication. It can definitely make us more social. It is, though, with this Aries energy, important for us to be checking off the things on our to-do list, the things that have been festering that we haven't done. Like, you know, I'm so clear that sometimes it's the simple things that we put off and we think it's no big deal, but it leaves kind of a festering anxiety when we don't do those things. And when we do them, we realize it's not that big of a deal. Why was I procrastinating? And yesterday and today is still kind of confronting that energy. What have I been putting off? Boom, let's get it done and feel that relief so that I can move forward less inhibited by whatever unconscious mental constraint might be there. The sun, which is what empowers us, what gives us power, is shifting today. So we're going out of the Capricorn energy, which was very practical and the hard-working earth-based sign. Exactly at 3:40 p.m., the sun moves into Aquarius. So we're all going to feel this. It's a very much faster energy. It is, let's just talk about Aquarius in general for a second. Aquarius is confident, open-minded, opinionated, kind of a techie, generally a techie. They are the idealistic, visionary humanitarians of the zodiac. On the positive, on the shadow, they can have a know-it-all quality, a self-importance quality to them, and they can be great starters of big projects that have big humanitarian visions, but not so good at the actual carrying out the plan. So they're great at constructing the plan, but they're not necessarily the worker bees like a Capricorn that would get it done. So that can be frustrating on the shadow. And again, with intention and the right essential oil alchemy and all kinds of factors, we don't have to express the shadow, but it is noteworthy because we'll all be feeling some of those aspects. So, all right, well, let me talk about the oils I'm recommending for the day. There's really not that much going on with the day as a whole. The moon was sextile Mercury in Aquarius, I said, which is going to make us more readily be communicating with others. And there might be, because we're going into this energy, because it's in Aquarius, and the sun is going into Aquarius, there can be an energy of how that communication relates to others in a way that benefits others. So what can I do to help kind of energy. But being that there's a lot of Aquarius energy, balance is my first oil that I would recommend. Balance is going to help keep your feet on the ground, keep you you can be in your head, but more practically rooted and get things done with this Aries energy, which is also why I again chose motivate and passion to help you carry through that Aries energy of the day. And I would really continue to take advantage of it today because these are the 2 days that are best at getting things done. Motivate and passion would be good. Motivate and passion are good ones to rub on the back of your neck, on the wrists. Balance is great to put on the bottom of your feet, wrists, back of the neck. Adaptive I chose because it's just a good oil all around right now. This is the one that is good it's a topical only, but it's good to put on the web between your thumb and first finger. That will help with communication, keeping you open to new experiences and new people, new ideas. Cedarwood is going to be very much an oil about working together with a collective, feeling connected to the whole. That the Aquarius energy, I mentioned it being kind of the humanitarian of the zodiac. It's often about doing things for the whole. Cedarwood will bring that visceral feeling that will help keep you both grounded, because cedar is very grounding, but it'll also help to keep those ideas about what you and your unique flavor of your unique expression of consciousness can do to benefit the whole in a way that feels connected to the whole. Whisper I chose because whisper is going to really soften the feminine side. I mentioned Venus being in Capricorn, which can be very serious and just not that fun sometimes. Don't take that offensively, Capricorns. I'm talking shadow here. Whisper will just soften some of that female energy, and that would be good to put on the front and back of the heart, your wrists. It's a topical only. Peace is good for a lot of the Eris energy and some of the factors that I've mentioned in recent videos regarding the 19th, 20th, and 21st. Peace is just an oil. Peace and turmeric every day. Turmeric is really good for pain, so if you've got an achy neck, achy back, achy knees, that's a good place to put it. You can make, you can put it in your smoothie, because turmeric, doterra turmeric, anyway, you can take internally. So I take turmeric internally. I mentioned the peppers because with this energy today, we're going to be, and going into this energy in general, we're going to be much more willing to march to the beat of our own drum, less caring about what other people think. This past month, there was probably more hesitation about self-expression and wanting to, a fear of being different, perhaps, under that Capricorn influence. With Aquarius, Aquarius is not like that. Aquarius is like, really, they easily self-express themselves. There's a willingness to kind of let their freak flag fly in a way that's unique to that sign. So a deep understanding of like your vibe attracts your tribe. So there's going to be more of an uninhibitedness in sharing who we are. And so with black pepper, I chose that because that's really about bringing out the truth of who you are, the true, deepest, most distilled version of yourself that might be beyond your conditioning. So this helps strip the not self, the false self, the ego, and makes you more readily able to express yourself. It's also really good at interrupting addictive patterns. Putting it on your big toes if you're a smoker or a drinker, and taking internally can be very helpful to curb addictive tendencies. Pink pepper, on the other hand, is really good for honoring your uniqueness and not comparing yourself to others. Really trusting that when we are in alignment with ourselves, that each one of us offers a genius to the planet that no one else can replicate or duplicate, because there's no two snowflakes alike. Pink pepper helps you feel that way viscerally, and it takes you out of a spirit of competition into more of that Aquarian energy, which is working together as a tribe to elevate the whole planet, elevate ourselves and the planet. Let's see, what have I not mentioned? So that was pink. Oh, coriander. I chose coriander because this is a specific energy to being okay with your uniqueness and letting yourself be yourself and be less concerned about people judging who you are, what you're about, when you're your true self expressing itself. Coriander, when from doTERRA, can be taken internally. It's great in like guacamoles and that kind of food. You don't need much if you're cooking with it, or I mean making stuff with it. Or you can take it in a veggie cap. You can also put it on the bottoms of your feet. It's a very distinct smell. It's also really good for skin. So that's a great way to kind of sneak it in there. And what else have I not mentioned? Oh, console. Console is just a good one to go with forgive. Forgive and console, front and back of the heart, future, past, everything in between. I would keep that going if it were me, and keep the balance going as we go into the Aquarius energy. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you found this valuable, and I appreciate the comments, likes, subscribe. I appreciate you subscribing and liking and sharing. Very much appreciate it. I hope you all get a lot done in this Aries energy, and I will talk to you in the next video. Thank you.